Last night I asked everyone to send me their clips of themselves at defensive end, at tight end, at O-line, or whatever, and here's what happened. First clip that we got is from a guy named Landon. So right off the bat, we can see that the center is moving over to the left side. Right, yeah, exactly. He's moving over to the left side, but we see that the tight end, in this case, this is a lab, so, you know, it's not, you shouldn't take it seriously, but you can see that the center is moving over to the left side and the tight end's already there. So what you can deduce from that is that he's going to switch over back to you. You're playing far too inside, and any good center is going to lane you immediately. You're on the hashes. There should never be a point in time when you're on the hashes. Great job here. Now what you don't want to do is commit too far outside, because then the mid split's going to be wide open. You don't also want to engage with the blocker here. Who is that? Is that Shroud? That's Shroud at blocker? Engage all you want. No, never mind. Engage all you want, bro. Get off of him. That wasn't a tech. He just shook off of him. That was embarrassing, Shroud. Oh man, I gotta see this again. Right here, okay, Shroud lines over to the left side and he likes switching off immediately, so it's really predictable. You do a good job containing the outside here. I don't like the fact that you engaged, because any center is gonna get off, you know, that tech immediately and lane the shit out of you. You engaged really quickly. I usually engage right around the numbers, but you know what? So I do notice that in chat you spoke about how you're not very good at the right side, and I spoke about that in my last video. Right here, you're in a lab and you're in the left side. You shouldn't be practicing your left side anymore. You already got that down. You should be moving over to the right side and start practicing from there, because, you know, being a hybrid defensive end is so much more valuable than, you know, like one might think. Because what happens if you meet another defensive end and he can only play left side too? What happens? Overall, though, this was a pretty good clip. I get that you trusted yourself to be able to get off the blocker, and it ended up working out anyway, so who am I to say don't do that again? But, you know, good clip, man. My friend, I'm going to give you an 85 out of 100. Good clip, good shed. You know, you follow through with the sack. Make sure you practice right DE more often so you can become a hybrid and all that shit. But good job. Good job. All right. Passing grade. Next up, we got a clip from Legendary. Legendary, I'm expecting big things out of you, man. Right off the bat, we can see that you're inside the 20, so double block is allowed, so be mindful of that. Always want to be mindful of where you are on the field. You know, having spatial awareness like that really helps out. And if you're able to like make calls, you know, like you're inside the 20, hey, watch for double block. Don't think it. Say it out loud in the team chat. Say it out loud in the voice chat. That MLB could help push up, you know, help get that extra pressure, because you never want to be in a double block or double DE scenario. Quarterback 9 times out of 10 is going to have all the time in the world. All right, right around here you're engaging. Around the numbers, that's exactly where you want to be. Don't fall for any, you know, like fake mid-split, anything like that, because the quarterback's never going to want to, you know, risk themselves getting sacked even closer to the end zone, okay? As long as you guys can commit the triple rush, or even, you know, having that MLB, you know, like attempt to crab or something, you should be fine here. Your job at this point in time, it's very doubtful that the quarterback is going to keep going around the sideline, so just contain the outside and slowly make your way inside. It doesn't matter if you don't get the sack. As long as you apply that pressure, allow your defense to make a play, you'll be just fine, man. Try and disengage. Okay. Perfect. That's great. That's a good play. You didn't make like a crazy read or anything, but you did your job, and sometimes that's all you have to do. My brother Legendary. Good play. 95 out of 100. You get +5 because of a safety. Good shit, man. Conte. I'm rooting for this guy's comeback, man. You know, shame what happened with him. What the hell am I looking at? What is this? Am I tweaking? What is this? What is this? Why did bro, are you playing on a calculator? What's happening? What the hell? It's extremely glitchy. Okay. All right, right off the bat, tight end's going to be on the right side. Center is most likely going to be rolling your way here. On an island, there's no need to fake it or anything like that. What happened? What happened? That was way too quick. That was extremely quick. Rolls your side. God bless. Conte, actually, I shit you not, benches 700 pounds, and as you can see in this clip, you know, that's actually proven. Conte, you might be the strongest man in the world. Boom! Goodness gracious. And sack. Who is that? Shroud! I kind of want to almost blame this on quarterback play, because he did kind of have the outside on you, and if Shroud didn't cut back, then you would have been lost. However, Every quarterback probably would have cut back on that except for like Chase because Chase is brain dead. But there's nothing else that you really could have done that was like picture perfect right there. Contain outside. I don't like the fact, like I said, I'm really against the fact that people engage so early because if the center is good enough, like right there, bro. If the center is good enough, right here, that's a lane. If the center is good enough, that is a lane. Other than that, though, good play, man. I can barely tell what's happening, but, good job. Content, my friend. 86 out of 100. You got -4 points because of the fucking stream and how glitchy it was. Try not to engage so close to the hash marks. But other than that, good play. Next up, we got a clip from my guy BMO. He's apparently playing on a 99-inch wide television. Look how stretched this is. Is this how you play every day? For those of you guys who don't know who BMO is, this guy is a quarterback battle fiend at blocker and defensive end. I was playing him a few weeks ago. I've never heard of the guy, but he was actually giving me some trouble whenever I was actually labbing. This guy's pretty underrated, so I'm really excited to see what happens. Right off the bat, we can see that the tight end's not on you, and we can tell because we can see Conte fucking having a spaz attack over here pressing X, and whoever the tight end is. So when the tight end is not on you, most of the time the center's probably going to be rolling your side. I know a few centers like to go and double block with the tight end on the same defensive end to try and get a cheese lane. But in this case, try and mentally prepare yourself for a clash between you and the center. Okay, not a bad engagement. That's Fires, isn't it? 7 Lasher? Am I mistaken? That's Fires, right? It's got to be Fires. I don't remember if that's Fires or not. But anyways, you're probably fine here as long as you know what you're doing. This is a quarterback battle, I assume. So trying new things, is always encouraged. You're still not as close to the sideline as I would like. Because, just a quick shift and unshift for the center can easily lane you. Right here, good clash. Good job containing the outside. Great read. Okay. Well, I don't know. That could have been a completion. Either way, good play, good read right there. Forcing the quarterback to make a quick read, which 9 times out of 10 doesn't work out very well, because the quarterback has to flick, so it's either out of bounds or he throws a fucking, Stevie. Okay, so good job. I know it wasn't like an amazing play, it wasn't a sack or anything like that. Props to you for sending that. That's a very honest clip. BMO, my guy, I can see the improvement already, man. Good job. I'm going to give you an 80 out of 100, probably like a B- or something like that. I would like to see you engage closer to the sideline rather than the hash marks. Right around the numbers is where you need to be doing that. But other than that, good job, man. Good read for the inside. And good job. Good fucking lord. This guy Texas sent me the Bible. What is this, bro? Texas. I said one clip. I'm not doing every one of them, so we'll just do the first 3, I guess. Right off the bat, we can see balls hiked. Center's going to be rolling. Either way, in this case, I would be watching the mid-split here. Quarterback has a wide-open mid-split already. You're jumping outside. Other defensive end is in God knows where. Whenever a center's doing that, a lot of the times, it's a mid-split. Okay, because he's not blocking either defensive end. We're going to see, though, Chris is the center. Urza? Oh, that's Shroud. Shroud, the quarterback. Let's see if he takes a mid-split. He does not. All right. Good play, I guess. Good hurdle right there. A lot of the times, quarterback's going to take the mid-split there, so I would like to see you showcase the IQ there. I know Shroud isn't, particularly the best scrambler. Any other quarterback's doing that, especially when the center, twitching like that. Maybe that's what Chris was trying to set up, and because Shroud didn't take it, it led to that. I feel like this was a miscomm sack. So overall, this wasn't, like the best clip. Good mechanics. Doesn't feel like the quarterback knew what he was doing. So I'm going to say this is another Shroud clip. Here's another one by the man, the myth, the legend, Big Texas. This is the first time I'm actually watching Big Texas clip. He sent me like 20 of them. I'm only going to be watching the first 3, though. Right off the bat, we see Shroud on the left side. Tight end's also going to be on the left side. We know Shroud. He's going to switch immediately. Maybe not immediately. Maybe like 3-4 seconds into the play. It's quite predictable at this point. There's the switch. Okay. Right here, your other defensive end. Is that the defensive end or is that the MLB? I don't know. This might be the MLB he's pushing up. That was the MLB. This is the defensive end. Okay, so right here, you're engaging with Shroud. You're catching him at a weird angle, so I know I say engage at around the numbers. But right here, if you can get it to a hurdle and, like push someone like that, you're essentially just railing the... Holy... You're essentially, what do I say? Putting them in a bad angle. I say that because this is also the same exact tech that I use. So, I'm a little biased, with it. But I like seeing it, especially if it works. Good, 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 good. You're getting the pressure right here. You're sealing the outside. All you have to do, because this wasn't, okay. This wasn't like a crazy shed or anything, but you're pushing him just far enough so that you're letting the quarterback know, I have the outside. You better cut back inside right here. Don't fall for that. Do not fall for that. That split right there, other defensives are going to take that. Your job, especially with a center on you, don't read the mid-split. Don't read the mid-split. Never, never, ever, ever read the mid-split. Okay? Other defensive end needs to take that. He's reaching out his arms. He's trying to read it, Other defensive end needs to take that. Right here, your job, keep holding S. And this is exactly how I had 23 sacks in Season 9. Because every single quarterback would try and do a fake mid-split, and I would never react to it. That's what I'm talking about. That's a Stroud clip, by the way. That's Stroud at offensive line. Texas, I'm not gonna lie. This might be the clip of the day. I like it. I like it a lot, man. I want to go back to this part right here. A lot of defensive ends are gonna look at this and say that, okay, this guy did it. Maybe I should try it. Wrong. Just because it works for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. There's a reason why Texas does this. This is his tech. This is what he does on a daily basis, in every single game that he plays. If he can catch someone in this specific angle, with his tech, he'll be completely fine. Also, 40 ping, beautiful, bro, beautiful. We got another one from Texas. This is going to be the last one from him. He has like 20 more, but I'm not going to be looking at them just because, for sake of time and all that stuff. So right off the bat, we can see, no one is on you. Tight end's not on you. Center's not on you. I would assume center's going to switch back on you. Who's the quarterback? Ezra? It's Stroud. Okay, so Stroud's going to be trying some, freaky-ass shit, especially because center and tight end's going to be both on the right side. So in order to give his center some time to switch, he might do like a fake mid-split or something like that. Right here. Right there. No. Here. Oh. When you have the blocker, chasing grass like this, you always want to make sure you keep your distance, but also have like a trick up your sleeve. Maybe like a shed tech or something. You want to shift, unshift, a quick little hurdle. Right off the bat, mid splits open. Texas, I love you. Texas, I love you. This is a great clip. This is a fantastic clip. Good job recognizing it and not falling for it at the same time. However, I don't like the fact that the quarterback didn't follow the mid-split and commit to it. Because right here, you reacted really, really, really well to the mid-split. However, you weren't in position to make a play unless the quarterback cut back into you. So I know you read the fake mid-split, and that's exactly what you should be doing. Okay? That's only if your other defensive end is in position to make a play. He was not. Okay, so this wasn't exactly like the best IQ, but great awareness. Visually appeasing though. This was really, really fun to watch. Big Texas. Dare I say you might have the best clips of the day. I haven't watched Chris's yet though. Chris is going to be the final one. We're going to see what he has up his sleeve. But good clips, man. I'll give you I only rated the first 3 ones. I'll give you a 94 out of 100. I don't really have anything to critique on except for the fact that you engaged really, really close. I don't like the fact in the final clip that you reacted to the fake mid-split. If Shroud had connected with a real mid-split, you were done for, and that would have been a clip for Shroud. But other than that, man, great job. Keep it up. Next up, we got a clip from Shed Chris. I just found out who Chris was, I think like last week. For those of you who don't know who Shed Chris is, neither do I. That's a joke. Anyways, let's see what Chris has right here. Wow. Already you're in the worst position I've seen all day. It doesn't look like G-Post is in a position to make a play, though. So this might be a little bit of a slingshot tech. Do we have a slingshot tech? Is this a slingshot? Nah, that's not a slingshot. That's like a watered-down version of a slingshot tech. Right here, you're in position to face tech here and get straight on the quarterback immediately. G-Post is really, really good at defending that, though, especially because he shifts and unshifts. So we'll see what happens. That's a great play. That's a good play. I don't like the fact that you were kind of passive. That was 8 seconds. I counted that. That was 8 seconds total. In the clip, would have been a pass, most likely. But you can't really do anything about that, especially in a lab like this. Right here, that looked like a lane. You did have a shift and unshift tech, though. G-Post, was not ready for that. Great play by you. This was, honestly, there's nothing else I can say about it. It was just a good play. Great play by you, man. Is there more to this? Do we have a double clip? A double play clip? Is that how this works? Is it going to happen a second time? Surely not. Slingshot. Slingshot tech. That was... Lines up. G-post rolls out to the right. He's going to switch, especially since the quarterback is egging him. He's twitching. He's like, come on, switch with me, come on. Tight end, has the guy locked down. G-post switches. Okay, right here, look. At this point, I thought you were a goner. Listen, you have the slingshot down. You have the movements down. Right there, when you're shifting and unshift, add a little to it. You feel me? Add a little shift right in this position. Right here, if you can add a shift, quickly unshift and go back, you're golden. Oh, he did. He did. It's a great play. That's a great play. For those of you who don't know what slingshot tech was, I explained it in the last video. Chris just showed what slingshot is. He did it unwillingly, and I will say that I don't like the fact that people have terms and all that stuff. Slingshot was a thing that I created just to mock, but this is actually, what people use in slingshot. Right there, boom. When you're going inside, you're forcing the center to, bring up his arms and all that stuff, and then you can abuse it by timing the X. But, that was a great play. I really, really, really am a sucker for slingshot tech, so I may just give this a perfect score. However, we have other clips to look at, especially since he sent like fucking 10. Last clip from Chris, okay? Right off the bat, I can see the score, 46-34. Oh, this is a tight end clip. Okay, interesting. Cool. First tight end clip of the day. You got him locked down, all right? Now, normally I would say good job, keep holding him to Timbuktu. Look at the time, though. Look at the score and look at the time, okay? You're down by 12 points. You need to give your team an opportunity to score. Roll out. Your center's got it from here. You're not, helping at all. Centers, because one of y'all is just going to be like a floating body. Right now, your center's a floating body. He's not doing anything. He's not pressing X. The other defensive end is going free. Center's waiting for you to roll out, or he's, waiting for the quarterback to come up. The quarterback's not going to come up and take a run lane. All right, it's 20 seconds left on the clock. Roll out, make a short drop on you. Another player's going to be wide open. And if the short doesn't drop on you, guess what? Check down's open. Dive, free first down, call timeout. You got like 18 seconds left. We'll see right here. Yeah, no, that's a no from me. That's a no from me. Great mechanics, but I feel like this clip definitely shows I'm not gonna say a lack of IQ, a misuse of IQ right here. Great clip if there was like 3 minutes left on the clock. There was not. There was 20 seconds. I feel like what a lot of people don't understand is just because a tight end can hold a guy at the line, for like as long as possible, it doesn't make him an elite tight end, especially in these times. If the other center's on this guy, then yeah, that's a good play. But you need to recognize what your center is doing and what your quarterback is trying to do. He's approaching the LOS. Your center's not going to block the other guy. Roll out. You're not helping. I do like the fact that you held him to the line, though. Any other time in the game, that's exactly what we need. And this is, like a perfect textbook example of what a tight end should be doing. But right here, I feel like it'd be an IQ move just to roll out, because guys can drop. You're opening up other people. That's what that's like half the tight end's game. Rolling out, either catching the ball or dragging for someone. Guys like Quantum, Poopaside, Uflow, they're so good at doing that. Uflow, one of the best tight ends in the game at holding someone at the line. Okay, I've seen him multiple times. Free release just to stand there, and he's just a floating body, right? But that's exactly what you need sometimes. Someone drops on him, another player is wide open. I've seen it countless times this season alone. And I get it. It's like a heat of the moment thing. You're not like thinking, okay, I should roll out at this point in time. But even like a twitch by the short over there, even like a twitch, quarterback's going to throw that for a touchdown. You feel me? In this case, he didn't. He threw a pick. Good clip. Could have been way better. Probably not, the best. Probably not going to be the best score. This definitely ruined your score a little bit. But overall, good clip. Chris, I'm liking it, man. I know you told me that you've improved since then. I really like the first few clips. The last one that you sent me, the one where it was like 20 seconds left on the clock, I would like to see you roll out, especially since your center's kind of a floating body there. He's waiting for you to roll out, and your center's just not doing anything. If you were to roll out, maybe a short would drop on you, and then a receiver would be wide open for a touchdown. Normally, you should be holding someone at the line like that, but in those circumstances, maybe free releasing or rolling out, is probably the best option. But other than that, good play, man. Overall, I was really happy with everyone's clips. Contrary to popular belief, I want other people to succeed. I know it seems like I have an ego. That's just for the fun of it. You feel me? I look forward to doing this again, though.